long trip. It might always stay. I'm only 30 brainwaves short of being sane. I'm 30 short of leaving this resort. My brainwaves seem to twist and contort. Well, if you only knew what that mind's going through, I'd be out there instead of you. Can't feel nothing, sure real. Feel alive, the need to be giving you something so you'll understand. The cause is just keep it in hand. It changes, it arranges your brain to feel the love and feel the pain it brings. Don't be alarmed, it's all inside your head. It's all.
Good evening, South Tama Trojan fans. Welcome to another night of basketball here at the Round House. It is Jam the Gym night for the STC Activity Booster Club, and we've got a WAMAC doubleheader coming your way with the STC Trojans taking on the Vinton-Shellsburg Vikings. I'm Darvin Graham. I'll be with you for the duration this evening. We've got two games coming your way. The girls set to start here in about 4 minutes, and the boys to follow. South Tama girls coming into this one. Girls 2 and 13. Excuse me, no. There we go. South Tama coming in 1 and 16. Vinton-Shellsburg coming in 9 and 6 in the season so far. We're just going to jump right into your starters as we've got just about 2 minutes to go before the start of this game. First for the visiting Vikings, starters tonight for Vinton-Shellsburg girls will be number 10, Abby Davis. She's a 5'6" senior guard. Then it is 5'3" junior guard, number 20, Julia Johnson. Next up for the Vikings, 5'11" senior forward, Alyssa Griffith. Number 44, 5'11" senior forward, Briley Bruce. And rounding out a very tall front court for the Vikings, number 45, 6' senior, Kalinda Burke. For your STC Trojans, starters tonight, number 4, 5'8" sophomore forward, Jeanette Cervantes. Number 5, 5'8" junior forward, Kayla Heck. Number 24, 5'7" senior guard, Sierra Capeu. And number 35, 5'7" junior forward, Sienna Defoe. And down low, number 40, 5'7" senior center, Arrow Lyons. So South Tama, both teams going with a bigger lineup to start here. South Tama without a couple of players on the bench. Takaya Rosenberger not with the Trojans tonight. And I believe Sophie Shikazi not also with STC. So Sierra Capeu will be kind of the lead guard for STC. And behind her will be kind of the flank of forwards to play the rest of the floor. So South Tama running with a shorter bench tonight. Vinton-Shellsburg coming in battle-tested from the WAMAC Conference. I'd like to say thank you to our sponsors. who have put us on the air this evening. They include Cruzy Phillips Funeral Home, Salt Creek Wind, State Bank of Toledo, Sharn Webbers, Mark West Law, SNS Car Wash, Medicap Pharmacy, Iowa Premium, Mercy Care Tama, and the Tama Pump.
Walnut Conference doubleheader between the Vinton-Shellsburg Vikings and your South Tama Trojans.
Last time out, South Tama took a 70-13 loss to Vinton-Shellsburg. That was in December.
The fans of both teams to follow that lead with your cheers and behavior. Please cheer positively for both sides.
In that game, the Trojans
Just a reminder that there's no sitting or
were
standing
led
for
by
the
a
And now,
6-point performance by Zira Capeyu. Sienna Defoe had 5 in that game. On the Vinton-Shellsburg side, they had 3 players in double figures. Alyssa Griffith led the way with 17 points. Then it was Julia Johnson with 20.
forward, a senior number 33, Alyssa
And number 10, Abby Davis, had 10 points.
At forward, a senior
As
number
several
44,
players got involved in that one.
And at forward, a senior number 45, Callie Burke.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. And we're going to have the rest of the starters announced here and the national anthem. And we'll be right back with tip-off live from the STC Round House. Don't go anywhere. WAMAC Conference basketball coming your way after this.
At guard, a junior number 5, Kayla Heck.
Located in the heart of corn and cattle country, Iowa Premium procures and processes only corn-fed Black Angus cattle that come hand-selected from family farms in Iowa and neighboring states. As Tama County's largest employer, the team at Iowa Premium are an anchor, not only in the beef industry, but throughout eastern and central Iowa. Iowa Premium, a national beef company. Medicap Pharmacy in Toledo offers free medication packaging and free delivery to surrounding areas. With convenient drive-up service and hours on Saturday morning, Medicap Pharmacy is always there for you. Visit with pharmacist Derek Townsend and his team by calling 484-6198 or stop by their location across from Fairway in Toledo. Medicap Pharmacy, locally owned and expertly operated. 2022 marks the 95th year in business for the State Bank of Toledo since opening in 1927. The State Bank of Toledo is Trojan Country's hometown bank, supporting its customers with loyal, friendly, and fair customer service. With 2 convenient locations, a full-service investment center, 24-hour ATM service, and online banking, you can't go wrong making State Bank of Toledo your financial services choice. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Cruzy Phillips Funeral Home in Tama is locally owned and operated, serving Tama, Toledo, and the surrounding areas. Cruzy Phillips offers both traditional and cremation services at the time of need, as well as pre-planned arrangements that give you and your family peace of mind. Through competent professionalism, the staff at Cruzy Phillips Funeral Home serves families with compassion and respect for their needs and wishes. That's why they offer services with unique options and attention to every detail. Obituaries and funeral home information can be found online at cruzy-phillips.com or by calling 641-484-3400. All right, we're ready for the start of this STC Vinton-Shellsburg matchup. Reminder on the court for the Trojans, Jeanette Cervantes, Kayla Heck, Zira Capeyu, Sienna Defoe, and Arrow Lyons. On the court for Vinton-Shellsburg, Abby Davis, Julia Johnson, Alyssa Griffith, Briley Bruce, and Kalinda Burke. So 3 out of the roster for STC tonight. It's going to be Cervantes and Griffith at the circle. The ball goes to STC. Zira Capeyu will bring it up to start. Now Lyons. Defoe from the three-point arc. Trojans doing some nice ball movement here. And there's Zira Capeyu, nice little spin move. Shoots her way out of her own shoe, but that'll be good for 2 points. South Tama up by a pair. Quick three-pointer by the Vikings, it's good. That was number 20, Julia Johnson, quickly getting the long-range game going for the Vikings. And a turnover on the inbound pass gives the ball back to Vinton-Shellsburg. And Griffith to inbound from underneath her own hoop. Johnson again from the elbow. Down low now. And Burke can't quite hang on to it, and it goes out of bounds. So 2 turnovers here. And some press defense coming from Vinton-Shellsburg, trying to disrupt South Tama. Capeyu into the front court. Nice give and go there by Kayla Heck to Arrow Lions. And a cleanup effort by Defoe underneath. She will go to the line, drawing the foul. Foul is on Kalinda Burke, her first, team first. And this is Sienna Defoe, the junior, at the line for the Trojans for 2. First one's no good. In and out on the second shot. Davis the rebound. Here come the Vikings quickly moving the ball up the court. Burke from the high post. Davis for 3. Bounces high and falls for another 3-pointer. 6 points on the board for the Vikings. They've had everything from long range so far. Burke trying to disrupt the inbound pass. It will stay with South Tama. And Kayla Heck tangles up down low with Briley Bruce. Jump ball is called, so that will give the ball to the Vikings with the possession arrow going that direction. So here's Abby Davis working against Cervantes. Now Griffith. Looks around, surveys, drives in, kicks it out. Bruce for 3. Hard off the rim. Kayla Heck the rebound. Now Capeyu, again, bringing it up the court. And a foul called against Vinton-Shellsburg before the shot got put up. Foul's on Julia Johnson. Second team foul now for Vinton-Shellsburg. Here's Heck guarded by Davis. And Lyons finds Capeyu down low. Capeyu just couldn't get up quite strong enough. Like to have one of your forwards down there maybe. She gets called for the foul as she tried to kind of come back and save the play, but it's a reach-in foul called on Zira Capeyu. First team foul for the Trojans. Johnson and Burke go to the bench for Vinton-Shellsburg. And so now onto the court, Ashley Meyer, number 15, and number 11, Sophia Kreutner. Shot is off the mark for the Vikings. Capeyu the rebound. And there's a steal. Ashley Meyer gets in, just plucks the pass away, gets it over to Abby Davis, and she finishes at the rim for the fast break layup. Abby Davis with 5 points here tonight. And the Vikings now leading 8-2. Another steal. Davis to Meyer down low. Meyer covered up and fouled. This one's going to be on Jeanette Cervantes. Inbound pass and a quick 3. Off the mark, Kreutner with the shot there, but a foul underneath the hoop on the putback attempt. It's going to be against Kayla Heck. Now 2-3 team fouls against the Trojans, sending Ashley Meyer, senior forward, to the line for 2 shots. In and out on the first. Meyer with 1 more. And a putback attempt. The second shot was no good, but Griffith on the cleanup effort. And Alyssa Griffith getting her first points tonight. Lions and Bruce tangle up near the sideline. It goes out of bounds. Trojans keep the ball and they're into the court. Now Capeyu guarded by Davis. Drives left, hands off to Kayla Heck, tries the bank shot. No good. Just gets blown back by Griffith, who came down strong with the rebound. Krutner from the right side, and it's good. Sophia Krutner getting involved. Now another steal. Griffith credited for that one, and it'll be Meyer to finish on the other end. Timeout South Tama as Vinton-Shellsburg sprints out to a 14-2 lead here in the first quarter. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Trojan Country. As partners in the community, Salt Creek Wind Project is committed to supporting Tama County's growth in a way that benefits all residents. Construction on the project will bring hundreds of new opportunities for Tama County's workforce and will allow workers to gain valuable, transferable skills. Hundreds of millions of dollars in tax revenue generated by the project will help improve county services, such as schools, roads, and emergency response. And the clean, emission-free power generated will support a more reliable delivery system in the county and beyond. To learn more about Salt Creek Wind or to join our coalition of supporters, visit saltcreekwindproject.com. Coming out of the timeout, South Tama trailing 14-2 as Vinton-Shellsburg off the back of a handful of turnovers and fast break points have sprinted out to a lead here. Trojans shorthanded tonight. Sierra Capeyu having to do a lot of really all of the guard duties right now in this first unit for STC. Takaya Rosenberger and Sophie Shikazi not with the Trojans tonight. Here's Capeyu from the left elbow and puts one through. Capeyu with 4 tonight. Vikings quick up the court. The transition game's very good. Kayla Heck trying to steal it away, draws a jump ball, and that will get South Tama back with another possession. Here's Kalinda Burke, Julia Johnson, and Tess Erickson into the game for Bruce, Davis, and Griffith. Inbound pass stripped away there by Tess Erickson. And another pass by Vinton-Shellsburg stolen by Sierra Capeyu. So now Capeyu getting forced to the sideline, a double team. She dumps it off to Lyons, who finds Kayla Heck down low. And Heck with a little bounce shot. Kayla Heck's first points tonight. She's got 2. Trojans with 6, but they still trail 14-6. Foul is called on South Tama's Jeanette Cervantes. She's got 2 already in the first quarter. Trojans up to 4 team fouls now. Non-shooting foul, and so that will be an inbound for the Vikings. Ashley Meyer from the top. Now Krutner. Johnson, two-handed pass. Over to Erickson, who fires a 3. Lyons comes down with a quick rebound. Now Sienna Defoe working with the ball up top. Elena Ignawan in for South Tama to give Capeyu a breather. And there's Lyons finding a seam and a little spot on the right side of the backboard. Banks one in for 2. Capeyu heading to the locker room, so might be a moment before we see her back on the court. There's a steal by Jeanette Cervantes. South Tama putting together a little bit of a run here with a couple of buckets and some steals. The starting trio of Bruce, Abby Davis, and Alyssa Griffith quickly making their way back onto the court. And so Coach Rick Heisman wasted no time to get his starters back on there to try and quiet things down a bit. Lions, Ingo on up, turns it over. 2-on-1, fast break. Abby Davis from the right side, it's good. Davis now with 7 and a steal on the inbound pass. That's been a big issue for South Tama tonight. Just getting the ball safely inbound. And a foul is called. That's going to be the 3rd personal on Jeanette Cervantes. And now 5 team fouls for the Trojans. So quickly approaching the bonus. And there's a 3 by Abby Davis. Couldn't come at a better time, as the Vikings were on a little bit of a scoring drought. We'll see if the Trojans can respond. Kayla Heck, though, going to get called for traveling. 19-8. Emma Harwick will check in for Cervantes, who goes to the bench with 3 fouls. Zara Capeyu not back in the game. Paige Krosky coming in for Ingwanup. There's a 3 by Davis, hard off the rim. Harwick the rebound. And now Defoe, who's kind of forced into a 2-guard position. Chucks it down low, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover, we'll give it back to the Vikings. Turnover on the Vikings end of the court. Gives it to South Tama. Krosky had lucky there. She didn't get called for traveling, but it'll be a foul against the Vikings. Abby Davis picking up the call. Davis with 1, just 3 team fouls for the Vikings. Inbound pass to Paige Krosky, the freshman. South Tama forced out of position and kind of out of system as well, as the set that they were trying to run early in the quarter here is kind of devolved a little bit. A steal as Alyssa Griffith just kind of takes it away from Arrow Lions down low. And an air ball on the Vinton-Shellsburg side, so we go back down the court with South Tama. And here comes Zara Capeyu. She seems ready to go. Sienna Defoe to the bench. And subs coming up again for Vinton-Shellsburg. So a lot of rotating here in this first quarter. And Capeyu just got off balance and coughed it up. Turnover gives it back to Vinton-Shellsburg. It's been an 8-point lead here despite a dominant showing from Vinton-Shellsburg in this first quarter. The points-wise, I would say better than South Tama could have hoped against a WAMAC opponent. There's a 3 by Davis. It's way off the mark, and Griffith dove out of bounds to try and save it, and she does. It does stay with Vinton-Shellsburg. It'll be Krutner to inbound. Now Davis driving hard into the lane. Just missed at the rim. Bruce the rebound. And Griffith will be called for traveling. She was trying to force it to the right side of the lane there. Here's Capeyu bringing it up against Davis. Capeyu hard into the left side of the lane. Throws up a shot, no good. Bruce the rebound. Strong pass down low to Krutner. Davis the assist, and Krutner will go to the line for an and 1. She makes the bucket. We'll try the free throw. Sophia Kreutner with the and one there. She's got a nice 5 points off the bench for Vinton-Shellsburg. And that will do it for the end of the first quarter. South Tama trails going into quarter number 2, 22-8. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Trojan Country.
If you believe in capturing meaningful moments, you've made it to the right place. The Farmer's Daughter Photography and TFD Films are a proud supporter of Trojan Country and South Tama County activities. Located near Conrad, the Farmer's Daughter Photography and TFD Films offer an array of photo and video services, including family photos, newborns, kids and seniors, weddings, and commercial media. Check them out on the web at tfdphoto.com or on Facebook and Instagram to learn more. S&S Car Wash provides both automatic and hand wash services as well as detailing for your vehicle. S&S Car Wash, your local car wash destination with convenient locations in Toledo and Tama.
All right, to start quarter number 2, South Tama will come out with Arrow Lions, Zira Capeu, Paige Krosky, Emma Harwick, and Kayla Heck to inbound. Kreutner, Meyer, Griffith, Davis, and Bruce on the court for the Vikings. Meyer and Arrow Lions tie up on the inbound pass again, and that'll be a Vikings ball with the jump ball there. South Tama just not able to be, not being athletic enough to try and get themselves open to safely get it inbound. Ashley Meyer driving the baseline hard. Easy layup from the right side. And she's got 4. Trojans work it up the court. Krosky throws it away to Bruce, down low. And now Kreutner tries to finish off the fast break. It's no good. Griffith the putback, tipped around. Kreutner again, and a foul will send Sophia Kreutner to the line for 2 shots. Foul's going to go against Zira Capeu. That is now her second. So South Tama with 7 team fouls. Early into the second quarter, Jeanette Cervantes, a starter on the bench still with 3 fouls. Zira Capeu now with 2, so that could be a troubling situation for South Tama if things don't quiet down here a little bit. Kreutner makes the second. And Bruce steals it away on the South Tama end. The give and go. Down low to Kreutner. And she's got 9 all of a sudden. Having a big second quarter here. Heck from the right elbow. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Trojans. Reminder, we've got South Tama boys basketball coming up after this. STC and Vinton-Shellsburg. At halftime of, or excuse me, not at halftime, but at the break between the 2 games, we will have a get to know the athlete interview with Peyton Vandewall and Sienna Defoe. Part of our ongoing series this winter. And there's a bucket down low. I believe that was Griffith. And a timeout is called.
As partners in the community, Salt Creek Wind Project is committed to supporting Tama County's growth in a way that benefits all residents. Construction on the project will bring hundreds of new opportunities for Tama County's workforce and will allow workers to gain valuable, transferable skills. Hundreds of millions of dollars in tax revenue generated by the project will help improve county services such as schools, roads, and emergency response. And the clean, emission-free power generated will support a more reliable delivery system in the county and beyond. To learn more about Salt Creek Wind
or to join our coalition of supporters, visit saltcreekwindproject.com. All right, South Tama to inbound after the timeout. Sienna Defoe gets it to Kayla Heck. There's a jumper, not there. Meyer the rebound. Vikings quickly pressing it up the court. Nice pass by Johnson, give and go with Davis. Now Davis from the right side, gets past Harwick, swings it over to Griffith, and she'll finish at the rim for 2. Alyssa Griffith now with 6. And Vinton-Shellsburg continuing to forge ahead with their 32-8 lead here in the midway into the second quarter. Capeyu pass to Lyons, stripped away by Griffith. Now Johnson picks it up, dumps it down to Burke, and Burke will finish from the left side. Kalinda Burke, the 6-foot senior center, gets her first points this evening. And it's 34-8. Trojans looking for a response. A block down low by Burke against Sienna Defoe. Gives it back to the Vikings. Ashley Meyer on the fast break. Charges into the lane. Draws a foul. And so now that will be the 3rd personal on Sierra Capeyu. Ashley Meyer at the line misses the first. Azalee Morgan will come in, as will Elena Ingawanup for Capeyu and Heck. Meyer makes the second, 1 of 2 from the line there. Defoe now to Lyons. Morgan guarded by Davis. Tried to force it down into Arrow Lyons, but it's stolen away, and here's Julia Johnson. Fast break. Easy layup from the right side. 5 points for Johnson. And Morgan called for traveling. That'll give it back to the Vikings. Griffith to the bench. Burke from the free throw line kicks it out. 3-pointer off the mark. Johnson, the shot taker there. Sienna Defoe down low to Harwick, and Harwick has it knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Trojans. Morgan inbounds it to Defoe. Defoe just will try a 3. Hard off the rim. Harwick the rebound. And she'll draw a foul. Emma Harwick going to the line for 2. Foul's going to be on Sophia Kreutner. Just the 4th team foul for Vinton-Shellsburg as Harwick makes the first. Second one off the back of the rim. Briley Bruce the rebound. And here come the Vikings. Bruce working against Lyons down low. Just off the mark on the layup, but will get fouled on the putback. Foul goes against Emma Harwick. First personal there, but now the 10th team foul for STC with 4:21 to go, so that'll be double bonus the rest of the way. Bruce at the line. No good on the first. Second one rolls off the rim. Davis wrestled away the rebound down low. Defoe covered up. Ingawanup tracks down the loose ball. South Tama looks to And it'll be a 10-second violation, a backcourt violation. Gives it over back to the Vikings. Burke against Lyons down low, and she just posts up, uses the size advantage, and gets it to drop from the right side. Kalinda Burke now with 4. Arrow Lyons at the top of the key for STC. Defoe to Morgan. And a steal by Davis. Johnson for 3. Oh, that was Krutner. Off the mark, but I believe that was Bruce down low. So Bradley Bruce with the cleanup. Meyer and Griffith will come in for Burke and Davis. Inbound pass to Griffith. She goes right to the rim. No good. Bruce gets a rebound, gets her own putback. And a jump ball with Defoe. Arrow goes to the Trojans, so Sienna Defoe will take it up the court. High screen by Harwick. And just a steal by Meyer, but it goes out of bounds. We'll have boys coming up after this one, so make sure to stick around for more STC basketball after this girls' game is over. Zira Capay will check back in with 3 fouls. Jeanette Cervantes has not seen the court since the first quarter when she got 3 quick fouls. Capayu. Shot is off the mark. And a foul is going to be called against Vinton-Shellsburg on the rebound attempt. It's going to go against Alyssa Griffith, her first personal, and go on up to check out for Kayla Heck. Heck throws it away. The steal by Bruce. Bruce throws it away. Capayu, the one from the left side, just kind of throws up an unbalanced shot. Rebound goes to Vinton-Shellsburg. And Bruce fouled on the shot down low. She'll go to the line for 2. Foul is on Kayla Heck. Heck now with 3 fouls. So Capayu, so 3 starters will go into, well, assuming we don't have any more get tacked on before halftime. We're going to go into halftime with 3 starters going in with 3 fouls. Bruce at the line. Got tripped up there. Krosky, I think, was just in the way just a little bit. Morgan, pass just stolen out of the air by Krutner. And Meyer tried to do a little alley-oop with Griffith there, but the lob was just a little too high and it sailed out of bounds. Good ball movement, though. It would have been for a pretty layup if it would have been the pass would have been a little lower. Krosky called for double dribble. Turning it back over to Vinton-Shellsburg. Griffith driving into the lane. Stripped away, just an out-of-bounds call. Meyer from the baseline. Drops it into Griffith. Griffith going up, and a foul. And a second unit getting ready to check in for Vinton-Shellsburg as they are ahead by quite a bit. Griffith at the first, off the mark. Coming into the game now for Vinton-Shellsburg, Tess Erickson. Abby Davis checks back in. And we got one more, didn't catch the number on that third one. Griffith will go to the bench for making her second free throw. I believe Paige Clemenson is the third Viking to check in. And Clinda Burke comes in for Griffith. So 4 new bodies, a missed shot, and a rebound by Vinton-Shellsburg. Meyer, the fast break just off the mark, and Davis can't quite get the cleanup. Erickson tracks down the loose ball, so another opportunity for Vinton-Shellsburg. Meyer finds Clemenson down low, and Clemenson will be fouled. So we'll go to the line for more free throws. We will be live from Independence High School tomorrow. It'll be an audio-only broadcast, but we'll have the full coverage from the WAMAC Wrestling Tournament, the boys WAMAC Tournament tomorrow in Independence. Start time at this point is at 9 a.m. It was bumped up due to the incoming weather, and as of now, I believe that's going to be the start time unless the forecast changes drastically. Clemenson with one more shot. Gets the second one. Peyton Clemenson with one. 44-9, the lead for Vinton-Shellsburg. Kroski just lets loose a shot from the right side. Davis from the right gets it to roll. It bounces 3 times on the top of the rim, and it fell in for 2. Davis, a quiet second quarter after a strong first quarter. There's Capeu, rattles one in. It's a 3 for Zira Capeu, so she has 7. Trojans make it into double digits. Meyer getting into the lane, picks up her dribble to Erickson now. Back to Meyer, and she'll be called for traveling. Capeu to Lyons, top of the key. Lyons guarded by Burke. And just left the ball hanging out there. Capeu will be called for a foul trying to recover the loose ball. So the 4th foul on Zira Capeu now will put her in a bind going into halftime. 10 seconds left before halftime break here. Probably the last possession going to the Vikings. 3-pointer by Davis is good at the buzzer. Abby Davis from downtown. She'll have 15 to lead all scorers going into the halftime locker room. Vinton-Shellsburg up big here on Jam the Gym night at STC. We're going to take a break. We'll be back. You're listening to Trojan Country.
Should I hold you? Try to mold you? Or can you feel it? Take me home. Oh, yeah. Take me home. All the lies you told. Is it indecision?
Sharn Weber's in Toledo serves central and northeast Iowa with the latest in heating and cooling systems, water softeners, plumbing and electrical installation, as well as expert service and repair. As a family-owned hallmark business from the South Tama community, Sharn Weber's is proud to support Trojan spirit on the field, on the stage, on the court, or in the classroom. When the job needs done, call Sharn Weber's at 800-542-7980. 2022 marks the 95th year in business for the State Bank of Toledo since opening in 1927. The State Bank of Toledo is Trojan Country's hometown bank, supporting its customers with loyal, friendly, and fair customer service. With 2 convenient locations, a full-service investment center, 24-hour ATM service, and online banking, you can't go wrong making State Bank of Toledo your financial services choice. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. As partners in the community, Salt Creek Wind Project is committed to supporting Tama County's growth in a way that benefits all residents. Construction on the project will bring hundreds of new opportunities for Tama County's workforce and will allow workers to gain valuable, transferable skills. Hundreds of millions of dollars in tax revenue generated by the project will help improve county services such as schools, roads, and emergency response. And the clean, emission-free power generated will support a more reliable delivery system in the county and beyond. To learn more about Salt Creek Wind or to join our coalition of supporters, visit saltcreekwindproject.com. Located in the heart of corn and cattle country, Iowa Premium procures and processes only corn-fed Black Angus cattle that come hand-selected from family farms in Iowa and neighboring states. As Tama County's largest employer, the team at Iowa Premium are an anchor, not only in the beef industry, but throughout eastern and central Iowa. Iowa Premium, a national beef company. Marquest Law Office in Toledo is a proud Trojan Country sponsor and supporter of STC activities. Attorney Mike Marquest and the staff at Marquest Law Office are here to help during life's most challenging moments. The attorneys at Marquest Law specialize in a variety of areas, including family law, criminal defense, real estate, and civil litigation. With a growing staff of legal professionals, there's a good chance Marquest Law can handle your case. Marquest Law. We care, we listen, we can help. Call 641-484-1001 or visit tamalaw.com for more. Trojan Country fans, come on down to The Pump, Tama Toledo's #1 bar and grill. Located in downtown Tama at 218 West 3rd Street, The Pump serves up cold drinks, a warm atmosphere, and an amazing lunch on the regular. Check out the Tama Pump on Facebook for regular lunch and drink specials, as well as details on their latest events. If you believe in capturing meaningful moments, you've made it to the right place. The Farmer's Daughter Photography and TFD Films are a proud supporter of Trojan Country and South Tama County activities. Located near Conrad, the Farmer's Daughter Photography and TFD Films offer an array of photo and video services, including family photos, newborns, kids and seniors, weddings, and commercial media. Check them out on the web at tfdphoto.com or on Facebook and Instagram to learn more.
Don't even know how to get to Texas. It was no surprise I made a chicken.
Welcome back live into the Round House. Jam the Gym night here for the Trojans. So far it has been all Vinton-Shellsburg in this girls varsity match. The Vikings leading 49-12 at the halftime break as we go to the third quarter. Starters back onto the court for STC. It's Zara Capeu, Sienna Defoe, Arrow Lyons, Jeanette Cervantes, and Kayla Heck. And also the starting unit for Vinton-Shellsburg: Davis, Burke, Bruce, Griffith, and Johnson. Here's a three-pointer from Davis. And the rebound by Bruce. She's going to be fouled on the putback attempt. She'll go to the line for 2. Foul is on Sienna Defoe. That's just her first personal. Trojans into some foul trouble in that first half. Coming into the third quarter here with Capeu, Cervantes, and Kayla Heck each playing with 3 fouls. Paige Krosky will check in for Capeu. And Krutner will check in for Johnson. Bruce at the line. One more shot. And Bradley Bruce gets the free throw to go. Kayla Heck guarded by Krutner. Dumps it off to Lyons. And Heck throws it away. Down low. Krutner stole it away, but couldn't quite keep the dribble going, and it goes out of bounds. Krosky overthrows Lyons. Griffith the steal. And Krutner almost getting the fast break layup to go. A foul against Vinton-Shellsburg will give the ball back to STC. And it's going to be a shove called against Alyssa Griffith. Her second personal, first team foul in the half for the Vikings. Cervantes passed down low, picked off by Davis. Davis takes it all the way up the court and is fouled at the rim, going to the free throw line. So that'll be foul number 4 against Cervantes. She'll head back to the bench. As Davis in and out on the first free throw. Harwick will check in for Cervantes. And Davis makes the second, 1 of 2 from the line there. Davis with 16 points, leading all scorers here at the Round House tonight. Not sure what happened there. Took my eyes off the court for 2 seconds, and there's a turnover. So the ball back to Vinton-Shellsburg. They're zipping it around the half court here. Krutner gets past Lyons down low. Little finger roll at the rim, it's good. Sophia Krutner into double digits. She's got 12. Off the bench for Vinton-Shellsburg. There's a three-pointer from Defoe. Hard off the rim, Burke the rebound. Abby Davis. Little 5-foot bunny, and it's good for 2. Griffith almost got it away from Krosky there. She was holding in the top of her head, but a foul is called. It'll be the third personal on Alyssa Griffith. Bruce to the bench for Vinton-Shellsburg. And Ashley Meyer comes on. Three-pointer for the Trojans. It had to be a long 2 there. Sienna Defoe with the bucket on the other end for STC. Jump ball, scramble underneath the hoop. Arrow goes to the Trojans, and so Paige Krosky will bring it up the court for STC. Lyons loses the pass. Meyer picks up her dribble, has to give it off to Griffith, and Harwick came kind of screaming in from the backcourt. Stripped it away, no call there. Lyons trying to get it down low to Harwick. Stolen away by Davis. And Meyer loses the thread at the baseline, but a fresh 4 players coming to the court now for Vinton-Shellsburg. It's going to be Erickson, Johnson, Clemenson, and number 30, Grace McClintock. She's getting her first action of the night. Sienna Defoe will go to the bench for Azalee Morgan. Trojans getting a little quicker at the guard with Morgan. Lyons to Krosky. Krosky immediately hot potatoes it up. Turned over. Oh, no, it's going to be a foul. So that's going to be it for the starting unit for Vinton-Shellsburg as they kind of head to the tail end of the bench. Paige Krosky at the line, one more shot. There's Arrow Lyons with the rebound. Putback attempt is no good. Kayla Heck coming in, and it'll be a jump ball between her and McClintock. Arrow goes to the Vikings. Erickson for 3. It airballs. Meyer the rebound. And a foul. Foul is going to be against Emma Harwick. That's her second. Meyer makes the first free throw. Misses the second one. Arrow Lyons the rebound. Krosky getting it up the court to Heck. Heck loses the dribble. Picks it back up. Lyons now from the left side. Errant shot. Loose ball picked up by the Vikings now in their half court. Ashley Meyer kicks it out to Johnson. Dribbles right. A little bit of a trap. Clemenson tries a 10-footer. Off the mark. And now Krosky picks up the dribble near the half-court line. Down low to Morgan. Morgan throws up a shot. Not there. Harwick. And the loose ball picked up by Kayla Heck. Now the ball with Arrow Lyons. She's going to try a 3. Banks it in for 3 points. Oh, it's going to be a long 2. Called on that one. Erickson open 3 from the left. Not quite there. Last touched by the Trojans. Vikings moving around the perimeter here. Johnson to Clemenson down low. Ball goes into the backcourt. Turnover. Gives it to the Trojans. Steal on the inbound pass. Emma Harwick. Goes for the steal and then kind of collides with Julia Johnson at half court. Defoe checking in for Harwick. Under a minute to go here, left in the third quarter. South Tama down big here again against Vinton-Shellsburg. Kayla Heck, jumper from the left side is good. Heck with 4. Air ball right there from the Vikings. Heck darting into the lane. Another jumper off the mark. That will be the third quarter buzzer. We'll go into quarter number 3 with Vinton-Shellsburg leading 56-19 here on Jam the Gym night at STC. We'll be right back with the fourth quarter after this.
Medicap Pharmacy in Toledo offers free medication packaging and free delivery to surrounding areas. With convenient drive-up service and hours on Saturday morning, Medicap Pharmacy is always there for you. Visit with pharmacist Derek Townsend and his team by calling 484-6198 or stop by their location across from Fairway in Toledo. Medicap Pharmacy, locally owned and expertly operated. Scharnwebers in Toledo serves central and northeast Iowa with the latest in heating and cooling systems, water softeners, plumbing and electrical installation, as well as expert service and repair. As a family-owned hallmark business from the South Tama community, Scharnwebers is proud to support Trojan spirit on the field, on the stage, on the court, or in the classroom. When the job needs done, call Scharnwebers at 800-542-7980. S&S Car Wash provides both automatic and hand wash services as well as detailing for your vehicle. S&S Car Wash, your local car wash destination with convenient locations in Toledo and Tama.
All right, we're ready to start the fourth quarter. South Tama trailing 56-19. On the court for STC, it will be Kayla Heck, Paige Krosky, Sienna Defoe, Azalee Morgan, and Arrow Lyons. And we've got, it looks like some kind of a technical foul shot coming here for South Tama. I don't know what on, but Kayla Heck at the line right now, taking the technical free throws. Makes the second. Arrow Lions down low. Fouled. Foul's going to be against Allison Kaut. Sophomore just checked into the game. Shot's no good by Krosky, and now the Vikings back up the court. Three-pointer by Addie Shavala. Not there. Defoe and Victoria Humiston take a tumble, but everybody's all right. Missed shot by Vinton-Shellsburg. Trojans with the ball. Azalee Morgan fires a shot. Defoe, the putback for 2. South Tama boys basketball coming up after this girls game. We'll also have a get to know the athlete interview with Paige Vandewall and Sienna Defoe between our 2 varsity games tonight. So stick around for that and more WAMAC basketball coming your way later this evening. Humiston fires a 3. No, excuse me, that was Shavala with the three-pointer. It's off the mark. More subs coming in. Clemenson and Erickson check in for Humiston and Kaut. Sienna Defoe trying to get it down low to Lyons. It goes out of bounds. And fresh set of players coming onto the court for South Tama. It's going to be Ziera Capeu, Jeanette Cervantes, Emma Harwick, Elena Ingawanup, and Aubrey Dolezal. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Trojans. Ziera Capeu still the scoring leader for South Tama. She's got 7 tonight, but she's been into foul trouble. Inbound pass stolen away by Harwick. Cervantes, quick spin move and a shot. Loose ball gets picked up by Ingawanup. Capeu from the right side. Little bank shot. Nice touch there by Ziera Capeu, the senior guard for South Tama. She's got 9. Addison Pippin. To Clemenson, and she's fouled. Dolezal will pick up the foul for STC, her first personal. 15 foul in the second half here as continuous clock is kind of peeling the time off the clock pretty quickly. Clemenson with the miss on the free throw. Into the game for Vinton-Shellsburg comes Aspen Millard. And Clemenson makes the second one. Kind of the third unit onto the court now for Vinton-Shellsburg. South Tama has also emptied their bench, so Capeu at the line, makes the second shot. And Ziera Capeu now with 11, leading the Trojans. Three-pointer by McClintock is off the mark. Dolezal from the free throw line. Cervantes. Capeu driving left. Stuffed by Clemenson. But she's able to get her own rebound, gather, and score underneath the hoop. Ziera Capeu up to 13 now. And that was Addie Chavala with the three-pointer for Vinton-Shellsburg. Here comes McClintock on a 2-on-1, stolen away by Capeu. It'll be a jump ball. Jumper from Capeu, not there. Chavala the rebound. Erickson pressing it up the court. McClintock the open three. Air balls right to Cervantes. Clemenson looking for the foul, but no call. Ingawanup from the left side. McClintock the rebound. Chavala the three, off the mark. Body's hitting the deck there underneath the hoop. Fresh 5 coming in for South Tama. Two minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Trojans will go on for the loss, 60-28 the score. Into the game for the Vikings is number 13. Don't have a 13. And number 24, Allison Kaut. Erickson from the right side. Bank shot is good. Steal on the fast break by Tess Erickson. She finishes at the right side. Easy layup for 2. Under a minute to go now. Steal on the South Tama end, Erickson. Humiston back into the game. Lions fires a shot, no good. Final score from the Round House. Vinton-Shellsburg wins 64-28. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with some pregame for the boys game. Boys varsity coming up after this. Stick with us here on Trojan Country. All right, hello and welcome to another STC Student Athlete Spotlight. Today I'm joined by a couple of juniors, Peyton Vandewall and Sienna Defoe. How are you guys doing today after a long practice, I'm sure?
Sweaty.
Yeah.
Very hot. Yeah.
Any highlights from tonight's practice over here at the Partnership Center? What are you guys working on, I guess? Maybe that's...
Plays. Yeah.
Nice.
Plays.
All right.
We're doing our JV team against our varsity.
Gotcha.
Right now.
All right, so before we talk some basketball, I'm just going to jump into some broader questions just to get to know you a little bit better. We're kind of at the halfway point of the school year right now. What's like a memorable moment from this school year that comes to mind? It could be sports, it could be school, just anything from this first half.
Probably say basketball is really memorable. Like hanging out with friends.
Sure.
Just, yeah, having fun during practice.
Okay. All right. We're going to talk family a little bit. Do you have any siblings? Do you have any pets? And then if you do, tell us about those. Whoever wants to go first.
Okay. I have a couple of siblings.
Okay.
I have 3 brothers and 2 sisters.
Older, younger?
2 older sisters, 3 younger brothers.
Okay, so you're in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay. How about pets? Anything?
I have 3 dogs. They're kind of small.
Okay.
Vicious.
Oh no. What are their names? These vicious dogs.
So, Libby, she's like a white dog. I don't know, Puppy. Monster, she's a Chihuahua.
Okay.
And Peggy, she's a don't even know what she is.
Okay.
But yeah.
A small vicious dog.
Yeah.
Great. All right. And Peyton, for you, siblings or pets?
I have 2 siblings, an older brother, or 2 older brothers, I guess.
Okay.
And I have a cat. I have 2 cats.
Okay.
I have Squirrel and Lucy.
Cats or dogs? What are you?
I like cats more.
Okay. Okay. If you could have any job in the world, what do you think it would be? What would you want to do if you could just kind of jump into a career?
I want to become a vet. I've been raised around a lot of animals.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
One of my dream careers, I really want to be a social worker, and yeah, it's just been my dream for a long time.
Yeah. Well, that's great. When you think about heroes, who are people that you would consider a hero to you? That could be somebody you know, somebody you don't know. Anybody come to mind?
Honestly, my parents, I look up to them a lot.
Nice.
Like, I don't know. It sounds pretty basic, but really, I've learned
Yeah.
a lot from them.
Yeah.
Probably my grandparents. They're really helpful, and they help me a lot. But yeah.
Gotcha. All right. How long have you been playing basketball, and what got you first into it? Do you remember?
I don't really remember, but I remember playing rec since like, I don't know what grade. Probably 1st grade, kindergarten, something like that.
Okay.
But my brother and my dad both played.
Okay. What has kept you into it this long, sticking through it into high school? Is there something about the sport that's kept you interested?
I quit, or I didn't quit. Yeah, I didn't do it my freshman year, but then my 7th and 8th grade year, I had both years I had an injury.
Oh, okay.
And so I didn't play for those years, so I didn't play my freshman year.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, it just seemed really fun. And then my friends were in it, so
Yeah.
I thought it would be even funner.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Sienna, how about you?
I think I started around 2nd grade, but then I took like a little break until like middle school year. But my parents, literally all my family plays basketball, so
Mhm.
that kept me going. And yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
What do you find the most enjoyable part of the game in terms of on the court, in practice, in a game? Is there a part of playing that you find the most enjoyable?
I like playing defense. I feel like I'm way better at defense than offense.
Sure.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess like, wait, what was the question?
So, what is the most enjoyable part of just the basketball experience, playing basketball?
Oh, probably playing like together and like getting it all together
Mm-hmm.
as a team.
Do you feel like there's been moments that you've had this season where you've achieved that, or you've been able to kind of put some of those things together? I know it's been a hard first half of the season for the team, but can you think of moments where that's happened?
I think it's really just like knowing your players. So then, if you know your players, it's easier to do your play versus like having somebody who doesn't know what they're doing and then it just falls off.
Yeah.
Everybody moving where they need to go.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
you know your players and it's going to go well, and if you don't, then it's just not going to.
Yeah. Have you guys played together much, like through grade school and such, or is this kind of the first time you're getting to play as together? Because you're both juniors, right?
Yeah, middle school we played a little bit.
Okay.
And then last year, a lot.
Okay. What do you feel like the team needs to do to improve on where they're at now? Is there a part of the game that sticks out the most that's like, if this is where we really need to focus on to try and get where we want to go at the end of the season?
I think passing.
Yeah.
Passing and the plays. Knowing where you need to go. Yeah.
Gotcha. And is there any advice that you would have for younger players, kids that are just getting started, figuring out what sports they want to play? Any advice you have for younger kids?
I think it's really fun. I think you should stick with it. Because like even I stopped doing it, but I got back into it. I still like it.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's kind of, basically what she said.
All right, fair enough. Okay, we're going to wrap up on some favorites here, kind of rapid fire questions, all right? What is your favorite thing to eat for lunch, or favorite meal? It doesn't have to be lunch necessarily.
I like meatloaf.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot of food.
I don't know. Probably it's gonna be really basic, but pizza.
Okay.
Pizza's really good.
What type of pizza?
Cheese.
Okay. Casey's or
Yeah, Casey's pizza is good.
All right, yeah. All right. Okay, and then as far as media goes, do you have a favorite book, movie, TV show, video game, anything in that realm? Anything come to mind there?
I don't know about favorites. I have like a lot of favorites.
What are a few? Just
I don't know. I can't say off the top of my head.
That's fine. All right.
Favorite book.
I don't know.
TV show, movie, anything?
Oh, I like Friends.
I like Criminal Minds. That's good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. How about favorite time of year, season, favorite weather, that type of thing?
I don't know. I really love fall, but I'm also a winter person because like I love Christmas.
Yeah.
And I just like decorating, and summer because it's
Okay.
like your free time. So I
All
don't really
right.
have a favorite, but my favorite out of those would probably be fall.
Okay.
Yeah, just by a little bit.
All right.
One of my favorites, probably spring. I'm not like, or maybe summer, because I don't really like the cold at all.
All right. Okay. Well, thank you girls very much for the time. Best of luck on the rest of the season, and we'll catch up to you again soon.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
But I don't know my name. I like to fly without planes, yeah. Don't the slightest. Ooh, you think I'm crazy? I think it's a game. I'm just 30 brainwaves short of being sane. See, this my coat, she don't fit very well. Her sleeves are a bit too long, couldn't you tell? Custom made. No, I said I didn't mean to offend you. Don't take it too hard. I'm only moments away from coming apart. I'm 30 short of leaving this resort. My brainwaves seem to twist and contort. Well, if you only knew what my mind's going through, I'd be out there instead of you. Well, I packed my bags for a new start. I can't stop, but I don't have a car. See now, this could be a long trip. If I know what's saying, I'm only 30 brainwaves short of being sane. I'm 30 short of leaving this resort. My brainwaves seem to twist and contort. Well, if you only knew what my mind's going through, I'd be out there instead of you. Sometimes courage don't always take what you're fed. And just remember that it's all inside your head. It's all inside your head.
All right, welcome back in, South Tama Trojan fans. We're live from the STC Round House, just about ready to start this boys varsity game between the Vinton-Shellsburg Vikings and the South Tama County Trojans. South Tama coming into this one 1-9 overall. Vinton-Shellsburg 2-13. Starters for tonight's boys game. For Vinton-Shellsburg, it will be number 1, 6'1" junior guard Cameron Dunbar. Number 2, 5'11" senior guard Austin Kemp. Number 3, 6'2" senior guard Reese Truax. Number 4, 6'2" senior forward Hudson Carolan. And number 5, 6' senior guard Bennett Rickles for the STC Trojans. Tonight they'll be led by number 2, 5'6" junior guard Cade Rosenberger, 5'10" junior forward Daniel Weiss, number 10, 5'11" senior guard Ivan Alvarado, number 15, 6'2" sophomore forward Kingston Davenport, and number 20, 6' senior guard Pella Weiss. Trojans without their center, Jeremy Dolash. He's not with the team this evening. But I believe everybody else available. And so we're going to have our starters announced here live on the court, and then we'll have the tip-off.
Of tonight's doubleheader between the Vinton-Shellsburg Vikings and your South Tama Trojans. I want to give a quick shout out to our pep band and our alumni. They're doing awesome tonight. Keep it up. The coaches and players have agreed to a code of sportsmanship that reflects fair play and mutual respect. We expect the fans of both teams to follow that lead with your cheers and behavior. Please cheer
We'll be right back with the tip-off. You're listening to Trojan Country.
And now for your starting lineups, first from our visitors from Vinton.
Located in the heart of corn and cattle country, Iowa Premium procures and processes only corn-fed Black Angus cattle that come hand-selected from family farms in Iowa and neighboring states. As Tama County's largest employer, the team at Iowa Premium are an anchor, not only in the beef industry, but throughout eastern and central Iowa. Iowa Premium, a national beef company. Medicap Pharmacy in Toledo offers free medication packaging and free delivery to surrounding areas. With convenient drive-up service and hours on Saturday morning, Medicap Pharmacy is always there for you. Visit with pharmacist Derek Townsend and his team by calling 484-6198 or stop by their location across from Fairway in Toledo. Medicap Pharmacy, locally owned and expertly operated. S&S Car Wash provides both automatic and hand wash services as well as detailing for your vehicle. S&S Car Wash, your local car wash destination with convenient locations in Toledo and Tama.
Let's play some basketball.
All right, we're ready to start things here for the boys' game. If you're just tuning in, STC girls fell in their varsity contest 64-28, the final score there against Vinton. And now we move over to the boys' side. Again, starters for the Trojans, it'll be Cade Rosenberger, Daniel Weiss, Ivan Alvarado, Kingston Davenport, and Pella Weiss. And for the Vikings, number 1, Cameron Dunbar, Austin Kemp, Reese Truax, Hudson Carolyn, and Bennett Rickles. At the center for STC, it's going to be Kingston Davenport and Hudson Carolyn for the Vikings. Trojans win the tip, and here's Ivan Alvarado bringing it up the court. First possession of the game. Alvarado trying to move traffic around. They go into the corner. Now Rosenberger. Inside to Weiss, kicks out to Rosenberger. Three-pointer, it's good. Cade Rosenberger from deep gets the first points of the night, 3-0. Dunbar tries a three, not there. Loose ball, tracked down by Kemp. It's another offensive rebound, keeping the possession alive. Here's Carolyn into the lane, outside, and that's Reese Truax from three. Alvarado stripped, trying to get into the lane. Quickly up the court. The fast break, no good. At the rim for Dunbar. And Kingston Davenport comes down with the loose ball. Daniel Weiss on the other end finishes from the right side. Daniel Weiss for two. Kemp drives in, outside. Dunbar for three. Nothing but net. Another steal. This time Rickles getting the ball away from Alvarado. Kemp for three. Rickles comes down with the rebound, but it's poked away by Weiss, and South Tama will have the ball. Rosenberger left alone to come up the court. Almost thrown away. Alvarado will draw a foul. It will be against Vinton-Shellsburg. It'll be against Dunbar. Cameron Dunbar with his first personal. First foul of the game. Pella Weiss outside to Rosenberger now. Three-pointer is good. Cade Rosenberger all two three-pointers tonight for Rosenberger. Trojans working without some size down low. Jeremy Dolash not with the Trojans this evening. Davenport the rebound. Daniel Weiss hard up the court and finishes from the right side. Daniel Weiss with four. Rosenberger with six, and the Trojans jump out to a 4-point lead. Here's Rickles. Screen. Fade away three. Rosenberger the rebound. Now Alvarado. Trojans around the perimeter. Long three-pointer by Rosenberger. Not there, and Pella Weiss tried to strip it away, called for a foul. Kemp into the lane, and he'll be fouled. Fouls against Daniel Weiss, so South Tama picks up two quick fouls. Kind of almost in the same sequence there. Truax guarded by Rosenberger. Tries to work his way into the paint, but is fouled, so three fouls before a shot can get thrown up. This one will be against Rosenberger. South Tama with three team fouls. All of them coming within the last 30 seconds. Inbound to Truax. He goes, tries to go down low to Carolyn. Gets stripped away. Alvarado. Weaves through traffic. Finds Weiss down low. The baseline shot's no good for Pella Weiss. And here's Kemp. He'll try a three, and it's good. Vikings with several players that are dangerous from long distance. And Alvarado will draw a foul, trying to make it up the sideline. It's going to be against Bennett Rickles, so far a pretty tightly officiated game with 5 fouls called in the first couple of minutes. Alvarado up underneath the hoop, and another foul call. This one's going to be against Reese Truax, his first personal. Now the third against the Vikings, sending Alvarado to the line for 2 shots. No good on the first. And Alvarado's second shot is good. First points for Ivan Alvarado, and the Trojans lead by 2. Foul called against the Vikings. It's going to be the second personal against Cameron Dunbar, and he will head to the bench for number 11, Caleb Mott. Rosenberger gets it across to Davenport. He kicks it out to Weiss. Open three-pointer, air ball. Weiss inside, nice pass to Davenport. He finds Alvarado. Alvarado tried to go up and under. Loose ball picked up by Kingston Davenport. Strong move underneath by Kingston Davenport for 2. His first points tonight. 13-9. Trojans ahead here in the first quarter. Austin Kemp drives in, goes back into the lane, and he rolls one in for 2. Kemp with 5. And now a 2-point lead for the Trojans as they try to respond here. Alvarado working against Carolyn. Again, tried to go the opposite end and got stuffed at the rim. No call. Carolyn, the three-pointer, and he's got one from downtown. Yeah, that'll be 4 players with three-pointers on this Vinton-Shellsburg roster here so far in the first quarter. Three-pointer by Rosenberger, off the mark. Carolyn again. This one's off the left side of the rim. Mott the rebound, but a loose ball. Ball knocked away and picked up by Daniel Weiss. Coach Dustin Peska is going to call a timeout. I'd like to say thank you to our sponsors who have brought this, kept us going during the winter season. They include Cruzy Phillips Funeral Home, Salt Creek Wind, State Bank of Toledo, Sharn Weber's, Mark West and Hoyer Law, S&S Car Wash, Medicap Pharmacy, Iowa Premium, Mercy Care Tama, and the Tama Pump. Trojans ball out of the coming out of the timeout. Pella Weiss in the top of the key. Weiss baseline, three-pointer, hard off the rim. Caleb Mott the rebound. Now Rickles. Truax into the game is Brody Klein. Klein had a nice showing off the bench last time these two teams were together. And Kemp into the lane. Quick move and a nice touch at the rim. Austin Kemp leading with 7. Another missed three-pointer by Pella Weiss. And Kemp, good again. This time a jumper near the free throw line. And Kemp with 9. Davenport. Trojans quickly switching the court here. They need to find somebody that can get the ball to the rim. Rosenberger trying to get around a defender to Weiss. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Weiss hard into the lane, able to find a way. Daniel Weiss with 6, and the Trojans keeping pace here, just trailing by 3 after leading for a short while. Ball tipped away by Alvarado. Alvarado has it stolen away by Rickles, and Kemp will finish it off. A little cherry pick on the other end. Austin Kemp for 2, and he's got 11 as we go to the tail end of the first quarter. Lucius Baer and Ian Vore come in for South Tama, for Weiss and Alvarado. Would appear Wyatt Capello is with the team tonight, but he's on the bench, so he might be sitting for the first half sort of deal. Trojans do not have Jeremy Dolash tonight. Here's Klein near the elbow, gets it to Carolyn. And an offensive foul as Carolyn collides with Lucius Baer. So it's going to be Klein called on the screen there. So he'll pick up foul number 1. 15 foul for the Vikings. Under 10 to go. Shot rejected from Kingston Davenport, and we go to the second quarter with South Tama trailing by 5, 20-15. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Trojan Country.
As partners in the community, Salt Creek Wind Project is committed to supporting Tama County's growth in a way that benefits all residents. Construction on the project will bring hundreds of new opportunities for Tama County's workforce and will allow workers to gain valuable, transferable skills. Hundreds of millions of dollars in tax revenue generated by the project will help improve county services such as schools, roads, and emergency response. And the clean, emission-free power generated will support a more reliable delivery system in the county and beyond. To learn more about Salt Creek Wind or to join our coalition of supporters, visit saltcreekwindproject.com. Mark West Law Office in Toledo is a proud Trojan Country sponsor and supporter of STC activities. Attorney Mike Marquess and the staff at Mark West Law Office are here to help during life's most challenging moments. The attorneys at Mark West Law specialize in a variety of areas, including family law, criminal defense, real estate, and civil litigation. With a growing staff of legal professionals, there's a good chance Mark West Law can handle your case. Mark West Law. We care, we listen, we can help. Call 641-484-1001 or visit tamalaw.com for more.
All right, Vikings with the ball to start the second quarter. On the court for STC, Lucius Baer, Daniel Weiss, Cade Rosenberger, Pella Weiss, and Kingston Davenport. Kind of a second unit on for Vinton-Shellsburg. Carolyn and Kemp, the two starters out there with Mott, Klein, and that was Tanner Brownell with a three-pointer. Maybe an exchange there between Klein and Weiss. And Austin Kemp almost had the steal up the sideline, but it's tipped out of bounds. Rosenberger, top of the key. And Bear will be called for travel. Vinton-Shellsburg gets the ball after the turnover. But a little bit of a lead mounting now as the Vikings leading by 8. Vinton-Shellsburg can't quite get the passing sequence to connect down low. Brownell and Klein will go to the bench for Rickles and Truax. Dunbar back onto the court with his 2 fouls. Bear into a double team, gets free, goes to the lane, and draws a foul. Foul is going to be called against Hudson Carolyn. I believe, anyway. Austin Kemp to the bench. On the court for Vinton-Shellsburg, sophomore Ryan Savola. Trojans shifting the court a couple of times. Daniel Weiss, baseline 3, airballed, picked up by Dunbar. Rosenberger almost with the steal, but Dunbar hung on. Pull-up jumper, hard off the back of the rim. Savola tracks down the loose ball. Truax with 3, but a whistle underneath the basket. Foul on South Tama. It will be Lucius Bear picking up his first personal. 4th team foul for STC, sending Hudson Carolyn to the line for 2. Makes the first. And the second, hard off the rim. Davenport the rebound. Bear, the 3-pointer, not good. Fella Weiss charging into the lane. Gets the bottom swept underneath of him, and it'll be I believe a foul called on Bennett Rickles. So that'll keep the ball on the South Tama end. Trojans needing an answer here, though, as they've not been able to kind of get back into this game. Here's a long 3-pointer by Weiss. No good. And the fast break. Rickles to Dunbar, and Dunbar will be the benefactor at the rim. Bear has it stolen away. Now Rickles, he throws it away. Damian Benner will check in for Pella Weiss. Press defense coming from Vinton-Shellsburg here. Trojans get it into the half court. Davenport, those baseline shots have been hard to come by for South Tama in this first half. That's where they've shot a lot. Savola, long 3, hard off the front of the rim. Loose ball picked up by Kemp. Dunbar trying to skip it across the baseline. goes out of bounds. And Vinton-Shellsburg calls a timeout. Vikings lead by 9. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Trojan Country.
Sharn Weber's in Toledo serves central and northeast Iowa with the latest in heating and cooling systems, water softeners, plumbing and electrical installation, as well as expert service and repair. As a family-owned Hallmark business from the South Tama community, Sharn Weber's is proud to support Trojan spirit on the field, on the stage, on the court, or in the classroom. When the job needs done, call Sharn Weber's at 800-542-7980.
Coming out of the timeout, South Tama trailing 26-17. Trojans thus far have been led in scoring by Cade Rosenberger and Daniel Weiss. They had kind of came out of the gate hot, each with 6 points. Things have slowed down a bit in the second quarter. Ivan Alvarado still on the bench for STC. Rosenberger steals it away from Kemp. And Rosenberger finishes from the left side. The fast break is good. Rosenberger with 8. Now Truax guarded by Davenport. Savola, he'll try a 3. And it's good from downtown. And Daniel Weiss called for the charge underneath. Weiss coming in for Weiss. Kemp to Savola, he'll try it again. 1 for 3 for Savola from downtown so far. Rosenberger quickly up the court. Bear the 3, not there. Benner tried to reach up high to get it, but no good, and that'll be a missed three-pointer by Bear again. Kemp the rebound. Truax unable to connect from the left side. And Savola, who darted into the lane, is going to be called for an offensive foul there. He kind of made like he was going to the rim. Quick passed it out to the left, but then had some contact after getting the pass away. So first personal for Ryan Savola. Here's Kingston Davenport. No look pass to Pella Weiss. Rosenberger throws it away, and here come the Vikings up into their half of the court. Kemp guarded by Davenport. He'll charge into the lane again. And Davenport will be called for the foul. 2:30 to go left in the first half. Vinton-Shellsburg up by 10 as Austin Kemp will go to the line. First personal on Kingston Davenport. And Kemp is no good on the first shot. Klein, Truax, and Savola go to the bench. for the Vikings. And into the game come Dunbar, Mott, and Rickles. South Tama kind of keeping the ball along the upper perimeter here. Long three by Pella Weiss, not there. And Lucius Baer will be called for the foul on Mott. That'll be 7 on the Trojans, and that'll be a 1-and-1 coming up for the Vikings. Caleb Mott to the line. No good on the 1-and-1. Steal by Mott in the backcourt. There's Carolyn for 3. Not there, he gets his own rebound. Vikings work it around the perimeter. Dunbar to Rickles. And Kemp back to the lane. Be another foul against Lucius Barrett, I believe. So he's quickly got 3 fouls. And Kemp unable to connect on the first free throw. Kingston Davenport coming back into the game for Lucius Baer. This is on the second. Now the Trojans back into their half court. Daniel Weiss with the ball, guarded by Savola. And Damian Benner going to be called for traveling as he tried to work his way from the high post into the paint and picked up the foot. Just over a minute to go here before the halftime break. Still a 10-point lead for Vinton-Shellsburg. South Tama had a nice looking first quarter, and kind of the scoring has gone dry in the second. There's Daniel Weiss, top of the key to Rosenberger. He'll fire a 3. Ryan Savola the rebound. Now the Vikings with Truax hard into the lane, and he'll be called for an offensive foul. Rosenberger to bring it up the court for South Tama. Almost lost it there. Davenport throws it away down low. And Benner, I believe, will be called. And so Caleb Mott will go to the line for a 1-and-1 after the foul by Benner. Jump ball after the tie-up by Weiss and Brownell. Daniel Weiss getting around And we'll draw a foul against Savola. And so Damian Benner with 2 shots. Opportunity to get it down within single digits again. And he misses on the first. Ian Vore to come in for STC for Daniel Weiss. Still have not seen Ivan Alvarado. He's been on the bench for much of the second quarter. Not in foul trouble and just had a pretty quiet first, but free throw line violation there. And 19 seconds. More possession for the Vikings. They want to hold it out, they can. Carolyn guarded by Vore. Mott, the last second throw, and it's no good. We'll go into the halftime locker room. A 10-point lead for Vinton-Shellsburg, 29-19. On what was a resurgent second quarter for Vinton-Shellsburg. Let's see if South Tama can respond in the third. We'll be back after a little break. You're listening to Trojan Country.
set me back on my feet? And if my soul refused to shine, would you help me? Would you be kind? Would you feel like trying? Would you? Could you help me, baby? Would you? I gotta move, but I don't know which way. And when I ask you, you got nothing to say. And I wonder which road to run. And when I turn, you're already gone. What does it feel like under the gun? Would you? Could you help me, baby? Would you? Like a robot, baby, since you've been gone. Feel like a robot, baby. I know you're gone. Would you set me back on my feet? And if my soul refused to shine, would you help me? Would you be kind? And would you feel like trying? Would you? Could you help me, baby? Would you? Oh, would you? Could you help me, baby? Would you? Help me.
All right, we're ready to start the second half here at the Round House. South Tama boys trailing 29-19 as we start the third quarter. Vikings led by a strong first half from Austin Kemp. Unofficially, Kemp with 11 points in the first half. On the South Tama side, leading scorer for the Trojans is Cade Rosenberger. He's got 8 so far. Daniel Weiss with 6. And that is the extent of most of the scoring for South Tama. Onto the court for the Trojans to start the second half. Rosenberger, Weiss, Davenport, Pelaweiss, and Wyatt Capeyu. Ivan Alvarado still on the bench. Not sure if something happened there in the first half that's keeping him on the shelf, but at any rate, here we go. Vikings start with the ball. Their starters, first half starters back on the court. Austin Kemp will fire a 3. And it's no good. Air ball turns it over to the Trojans. On the court for Vinton-Shellsburg, Cameron Dunbar, Austin Kemp, Reese Truax, Hudson Carolyn, and Bennett Rickles. Wyatt Capeyu trying to go to the rim right out the gate, and he's called for an offensive foul, just going right through a defender. Rickles going around the defense, getting it out to Kemp. Nice save there by Davenport. A little finger work at the baseline. Capeyu hard up the court, throws it away, turnover, and Truax finishes at the other end for 2. Davenport to Capeyu. Davenport open 3, and he'll make it for 3. Kingston Davenport, quiet first half offensively. He's got 5 now after the 3-pointer. Kemp into the lane, unable to convert. Rosenberger kicks it out to Davenport. He'll try another 3. Last touch by the Trojans. It'll go back towards Vinton-Shellsburg. Reminder, tomorrow we'll have the WAMAC Boys Wrestling Tournament live here on Trojan Country. It'll be an audio-only broadcast, but we'll have live play-by-play coverage for you. There's a 3-pointer by Reese Truax. Action starts at 9 a.m. tomorrow, live from Independence High School. Capeyu into the lane, gets tripped up. And Hudson Carolyn called for a foul. First personal for him. Another Vinton-Shellsburg foul called. This one on Rickles. I believe that'll be the 3rd personal for Bennett Rickles. He'll go to the bench. Caleb Mott into the game. Davenport give and go with Weiss, and he draws a foul, trying to go to the rim. Carolyn picks up another foul. And so Hudson Carolyn will go to the bench. Into the game for Vinton-Shellsburg 33, junior 6-foot forward Levi Ferguson. Davenport misses the second one. Ferguson clamps down on the rebound. And now Austin Kemp bringing it up the court for the Vikings. Dunbar. Mott. Dunbar will be called for traveling before he got the shot off. Daniel Weiss going right. Holds the defender with him. Dunbar kind of soccer punches it into the South Tama bench. Trojans will take it out of bounds on their own sideline. Davenport gets it into Capeu. Daniel Weiss dribbles around. Long two-pointer is good. Daniel Weiss with 8. Trojans narrow the lead to 8. Dunbar going into the lane, gets contact, no whistle. Rosenberger the rebound. Weiss into the lane, can't get the bank shot to go. Loose ball tipped to Capeu. He'll try a 3. Now Truax bringing it up the court. Dunbar, long three-pointer. Off the front of the rim. Tip to South Tama. Weiss to Daniel Weiss. Weiss into the lane, can't get it to go. Ella Weiss cleans it up. And Capeu called for traveling. Truax guarded by Lucius Bear, just came in for Wyatt Capeu. Ferguson to the corner for Mott. He'll try a 3. It's good. Caleb Mott's first points of the game. Pushed the lead to 12. Weiss goes baseline. And Vinton-Shellsburg calls a timeout.
Lonely night, yeah, I lay in my bed. Sound of my heart just pumping in my chest. Soaked in sweat, the visions that come.
Out of the timeout, South Tama trailing 37-25 here at the Round House on Jan the Gym night. Annual fundraising event for the STC Activity Boosters. Inbound pass to Daniel Weiss. He's able to finish at the rim. Three-pointer, long and almost out of bounds there by Dunbar. He airballs it. Weiss the rebound. Now Bear from the corner. Back to Weiss, top of the key, goes into the lane. Spin move against Ferguson. Off the mark on the bank shot. Truax the rebound. Truax going right. Almost gets past Bear, kicks it back out. Mott from the top. Kemp, open 3, and it's good. Austin Kemp really yet to get going in the second half, but the three-pointer there pushes the lead to 13. Foul on Caleb Mott. First personal, no, excuse me, third personal. For Mott, Ferguson will go to the bench, and Dunbar will go to the bench for Savola and Rickles. Payu going hard into the lane, has it rejected, gets his kind of own loose ball, gets it out to Bear. Three-pointer's no good. Rickles the rebound. Rickles on the fast break. Pumps the brakes, gets it to Savola, who tries a three. He tries to keep it in bounds, but it will be just on the line. It'll turn it back over to South Tama. And Vinton-Shellsburg called for a foul. Third foul on Ryan Savola. Payu trying to post up. Truax down low. Has the strength underneath, but the touch at the rim is really not there tonight for Capeyu. Savola lost the thread. Loose ball picked up by Truax, and he dribbles it out of bounds. Last touch by South Tama, it looks like, though. Savola out to Rickles, three-pointer. Hard off the back of the rim. Now Truax to Kemp and Rosenberger go flailing and kind of tripped each other up as they just were headed in different directions. Looks like that'll be the second personal on Cade Rosenberger. And so Rosenberger picks up his third now. He'll go to the bench for Daniel Weiss. South Tama not short in the way of guards here tonight. As Ivan Alvarado seems parked for the evening. For some reason it's unknown. And beyond that, the Trojans really don't have a guard on the bench. Open look for Caleb Mott, in and out. Davenport the rebound. Davenport hands it off to Bear. Down low to Capeyu. Capeyu just couldn't quite hang on to the pass. Turnover back to the Vikings. And that was Reese Truax for two on the shot. Under a minute to go left in the third. South Tama fading here in the second half as they've not been able to keep pace with Vinton-Shellsburg. Fouls are kind of ruling the day, though, as most of these trips down the court are resulting in some kind of foul. Kemp inbounds to Savola. He'll try a three. Capeyu the rebound. And Capello called for a charge. .13 seconds to go, left in the third quarter. Last shot here, Caleb Mott, way deep. And we'll go to the fourth quarter. South Tama trailing Vinton-Shellsburg 43-27.
Medicap Pharmacy in Toledo offers free medication packaging and free delivery to surrounding areas. With convenient drive-up service and hours on Saturday morning, Medicap Pharmacy is always there for you. Visit with pharmacist Derek Townsend and his team by calling 484-6198 or stop by their location across from Fairway in Toledo. Medicap Pharmacy, locally owned and expertly operated. 2022 marks the 95th year in business for the State Bank of Toledo since opening in 1927. The State Bank of Toledo is Trojan Country's hometown bank, supporting its customers with loyal, friendly, and fair customer service. With 2 convenient locations, a full-service investment center, 24-hour ATM service, and online banking, you can't go wrong making State Bank of Toledo your financial services choice. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back, live into the Round House. Start of the fourth quarter, South Tama trailing 43-27 against Vinton. Starters on the court for the Vikings. And for the Trojans, Cade Rosenberger, Daniel Weiss, Wyatt Capello. There's Rosenberger into the lane for 2. Rosenberger working with 3 fouls here. Kingston Davenport and Lucius Bear rounding out the lineup here on the court for STC. There's Austin Kemp. Drive into the lane, pull-up jumper is good for 2. Kemp with 16 points, leading all scorers tonight. Rosenberger for 3, finds the bottom of the net. And he's in double figures with 10. Now Weiss from 3, in and out. Bear gets the rebound, throws it up. And it will be Vinton-Shellsburg ball. And Hudson Carolyn finds his shot from the left corner. Three-pointer for Carolyn. He's got 7 tonight. This shot on the South Tama end. Truax the rebound and a foul called underneath the hoop. It'll be on Wyatt Capello. He'll head to the bench for Damian Benner. Rickles kicks it out to Carolyn. Now Truax. Kemp guarded by Rosenberger. Drives out to Carolyn. Three-pointer, another one. A pair of three-pointers for Hudson Carolyn. Almost pushes the lead to 20. Beautiful looking drive there by Kingston Davenport as he just kind of weaves through traffic, finishes at the rim. Trojans almost come away with the steal. And a bank shot. Three-pointer for Carolyn. He's got 3 in a row. Long three-pointer by Rosenberger, off the mark. Rickles the rebound. Carolyn looking for it again. And he'll be called out of bounds. Bella Weiss onto the court for Cade Rosenberger. Davenport inbounds it to Lucius Bear. And he draws a foul near the sideline. It'll be on Ryan Savola. That'll be his 4th. Lucius Bear at the line, 1-and-1, no good. Good effort there by Damian Benner to track down the rebound. He gets it out to Weiss. Loose ball tipped out of bounds by Dunbar. Kingston Davenport out to Bear, guarded by Savola. Bucket by Davenport. He's got 10 now. Davenport the rebound. Gets it to Pella Weiss, and Weiss finishes with a layup from the right side. First points of the night for Pella Weiss. Three-pointer by Savola. It's good. Steal by Savola, and the finger roll at the rim is good. Bear will try a three. He's good from the left side. Dunbar into the lane. Beautiful looking move. And a timeout called by the Vikings.
As partners in the community, Salt Creek Wind Project is committed to supporting Tama County's growth in a way that benefits all residents. Construction on the project will bring hundreds of new opportunities for Tama County's workforce and will allow workers to gain valuable, transferable skills. Hundreds of millions of dollars in tax revenue generated by the project will help improve county services such as schools, roads, and emergency response. And the clean, emission-free power generated will support a more reliable delivery system in the county and beyond. To learn more about Salt Creek Wind or to join our coalition of supporters, visit saltcreekwindproject.com. S&S Car Wash provides both automatic and hand wash services as well as detailing for your vehicle. S&S Car Wash, your local car wash destination with convenient locations in Toledo and Tama.
All right, coming out of the timeout, South Tama will have Daniel Weiss, Lucius Bear, Pella Weiss, Wyatt Capeu, and Damian Benner on the court. For the Vikings, Ryan Savola, Tanner Brownell, Cameron Dunbar, Brody Klein, and Hudson Carolyn. Trojans with the ball with 3:10 to go. They trail by 20. Open look for Daniel Weiss, and he buries a three-pointer. Weiss now with 13, leading the Trojans. Brownell to Carolyn. Dunbar trying to cook a little bit in the lane. Gets in there, and a foul is called. And one opportunity coming here for Cameron Dunbar. John Ebersol coming on for STC. Daniel Weiss going to the bench. Ian Vore also into the game. Caden Tim. And Levi Ferguson coming in. So Dunbar to try and make the end one. And he makes it. So Dunbar will exit with 9 points on the night. Two and a half minutes to go. South Tama with their mostly reserves in. Vinton-Shellsburg also into a second unit. There's a three-pointer by Caden Tim. Dangerous looking shot outside by the junior. Ferguson left alone. He goes to the rim. Klein the rebound, kicks it out to Brownell. He'll try a three, and it's good. Capeu trying to go to the rack. Collides with Klein. More reserves coming in for Vinton-Shellsburg. Dominic Lund and Jacoby Johnson. Vikings moving it around. Taking some time off the clock here with 1:18 to go. Johnson for three, it's good. Under a minute to go here. Three-pointer by Lund is no good. Vikings keep the possession. Cole Symes coming into the game for Vinton-Shellsburg for Klein. Brownell for three, in and out. Symes the rebound. And he'll go to the free throw line. Curtis Kiana into the game for STC. Jack Blyce into the game, another freshman. And Symes the bucket. Second one off the mark. Lund the rebound. Ferguson for three. And that'll do it. Final score from the Roundhouse. Vinton-Shellsburg 71, South Tama 47. Vinton-Shellsburg completes the season sweep of the South Tama Trojans. And South Tama still looking for their second win of the year. All right, so tune in tomorrow if you'd like to see some wrestling. We'll have the WAMAC Conference Wrestling Tournament coming your way tomorrow starting at 9 a.m. As long as the weather holds out, we'll be live from Independence High School. You can catch all the action right here on Trojan Country. So with that, we will sign off for the evening. Have a great night out there, Trojan Country. Good night, and go Trojans.